What's up, you guys? Hope you guys are doing awesome. So today we're gonna give a little update on the Three Kingdoms, which was a game I went over 3 weeks ago, and I think they've implemented some awesome changes along with releasing more info about their game, which we'll cover today. So before we get into that, just know that this is all speculation. Don't invest more than what you can lose. Assume that you will lose everything and you will not get rich quick. NFT gaming is super risky. Assume that you will lose everything, okay? And please do your own research. Don't trust random people off the internet like me, okay? With your financial well-being, please do your own research and you'll be good. Alright, so let's get into what's happening, right? So the first change is very important. So compared to 3 weeks ago, their community building has changed drastically for the better. They have more mods along with better answers. So maybe the mods have more experience now. They used to copy and paste. They still kind of do, but it's a lot better. It's a lot more personal. There's a lot more community members and influencers that are helping build the space. Shoutouts to Fred, who's like the go-to TTK guy. And not only that, a really good sign is that they handled criticism very well. So a lot of people criticized them on their community building, marketing stuff, and then they took it up a notch. And then, yeah, they just been really adaptive. They haven't attacked the community members, but instead they received the criticism really well, and then they integrated that, which is a really good sign of them being able to handle really stressful situations in the future. And secondly, they gave more info, so they updated their GitHub, so we can go over the roadmap, stats of different characters, and other good stuff now. Alright, awesome, let's get into the roadmap. So we are currently in Season 0, where you stake an LP token, TTK and BUSD, plus an NFT hero. The higher level the character and the better overall stats, the more chi you'll earn. Also, NFT heroes too, which you can flip or use for hero fusion later. And they're doing really high yield right now. I think it was like 50% per month on chi, which is really insane. So that's been a great opportunity. And then the next season, Season 1, you'll be able to see cities from PvE NPCs. And then if you stake chi and NFT heroes, you'll be able to earn TTK and even more heroes too, which you can also use to play, but most likely use to fuse heroes in Season 2 so that you'll get a lot better characters, because Season 2 is a lot of PvP and then there's other things too, like hero skills and formations. I'm very curious about that. Then Q1 of next year, there'll be war, so you can team up with your fellow faction members and then you fight other people. There'll be raid bosses too, guilds and quests, so lots of exciting things in the future. Alright, and then they released some info about the stats. So there are 6 of them. You got attack, so that's typical like damage dealing to other people. Then you have defense, that's typical defense. Then intellect, that's the amount of critical hit damage you do when you do land a hit. Leadership is being able to improve other characters' energy. So let's say you have like a Lubu or something who has high attack, high defense. Maybe you can combine that with someone else that has high leadership so that Lubu's energy can increase. And then we have luck. So that increases the probability of a critical hit when striking enemies and also getting rare items after a battle. So a lot of the higher level characters or the lower undervalued ones like Zuyu have high luck, so getting them will be crucial. Then energy is the maximum amount of damage a character can endure before losing consciousness, so I'm thinking that's more like HP, and then defense plays a part in how much damage your energy will be dealt. And they also have land NFTs coming out, which is super interesting, so excited to learn more about that. Next off, they released a really great infographic on TTK and Chi. So TTK will be used to be burned for hue fusion, and that's in Season 2, so that's late December, early January, I think. So I'll go over the plays later, but accumulating cheap TTK could be good because that could be like an easy swing trade once people start burning their TTK more, it become more valuable. Then for governance, for minting, so buying more NFTs. So I'm hoping they kind of slow down on minting or they make it more expensive. And some events and games require TTK. Then, like mentioned before, you can buy new characters, upgrade your team, invest in land. So we'll see how they handle the new characters. Hopefully they increase or keep the value of the characters high. Chi, it's for upgrading your army, and then for being able to seize cities from PvE and PvP. So I'm not sure whether PvE will still be there. Maybe it'll still be there, but it'll be low APY, while PvP will be high APY. That's what I'm assuming. Then Chi will also be required for exclusive events and games like TTK2. And it's the center of the game economic model, so maybe like a SLP or something. But we'll see how it goes, because now Chi has a max supply of, I believe, 1 billion, but I'm not too sure. Maybe it's infinite like SLP, so we'll need clarification on that. Then play to earn, so it's the main reward token. And then, I'm not too sure about this, players will be able to increase their winning opportunity with Chi tokens. So maybe that'll be used for bosses in PvE. Hopefully that's not used for PvP to make it more fair, and that's it. Alright, so current plays for TTK, I'm personally going to try to accumulate as much cheap TTK as possible by buying the dips. And then in Season 1 against PvE, you can also see cities against the NPC, so you'll be able to accumulate TTK there. So I'm not too sure about the mechanics of how much Chi you can stake. Maybe that'll be in relation. Maybe if you stake more Chi, you earn more TTK, or maybe it's just a bare minimum. So we'll see how that goes. And then you can also use it to fuse characters too. So I'm personally just going to upgrade my strongest characters, like the Zuyu, the level 2 stars, Tai Chi, I think, I forgot his name. And then maybe Sun Quan too, unless I flip him later. He's like a 4-star. Then for Chi, I will try to continue farming with TTK, BUSD, LP, and then sell on all big pumps. However, I'm not too sure whether the high APY, it's around like, I think, super high right now. It's like 700, 800% right now. But then it's probably going to drop, I'm assuming, in Season 1. So if APY is still high, I'll still farm it. If not, then I'll probably go into something else. And then I'm going to try to hold as minimal as possible in Chi, because there will be more and more supply of it. So it's going to devalue naturally because of that. So I'm just going to hold as minimal as possible to upgrade recruitments, see cities, and do events and all that jazz. Then for NFTs, I'm probably going to flip higher level characters, maybe sell them off after upgrading them, or just sell off the 4-star Sun Quan right away once hype builds up. Right now, I think hype is starting to build up, but it's not like peak euphoria yet. So we'll see once the crypto market heats up a bit. Right now, it's at a mini correction right now, still correcting, so we'll see how it goes. And then I'll try to keep undervalued NFTs to stake, like Zuyu. He's really good at staking, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, last slide is concerns. So a big concern I have is how many NFTs are being minted, right? Is there like a fixed supply on it? Because the more that's being minted, the less valuable they become. So at the same time, they do have like a burning mechanism of hero fusion. However, if it's just infinite over and over, I'm not sure if they'll still be valuable if people just keep minting them. Then another concern is that will hero fusion devalue higher star characters, right? So right now they're selling for pretty high, but what if you're able to easily get higher star characters, which will piss off a lot of the early supporters who auction a lot of their BNB to get these characters, but I have a feeling they'll do a good job of this. However, it's still a concern, it's still unknown, so we still have to address it. Third one is that are they able to balance Chi and TTK? So someone could just keep minting them over and over and just keep selling. So maybe they can implement some kind of fee with constant selling, or rising APRs. Let's say you get the Chi and TTA, but then if you're able to stake them for 7 days, you get 40%. You stake them for 14 days, you get, let's say, 85% APY. Then it just keeps increasing as you stake more and more. Then last one would be, how much of a supply does Chi have? So they're still growing it. I think they mentioned that it's like 1 billion or something, but I'm not sure how much it'll be. Will it be infinite supply? So I think they need a little more clarification on that. And if it's really high, will they be able to sustain it? So there's just a lot of questions right now, since they haven't released the info about the tokenomics as much. So we still have to be cautious there. Thank you guys for watching the video, and most importantly, these videos are for entertainment purposes and are not recommendations, as I'm not a licensed professional. So you win in crypto by surviving long term, right? So no excessive leverage, less liquidations, and by protecting your capital. So just staying in the game. And the best investments aren't these tokens, right? It's not going to be a random token that'll get you rich quick. It's the ones where you have the greatest conviction in, by doing your own research and through contributing your unique personality and skill set to communities' needs. This way you'll be able to reap the most rewards, whether that be getting whitelisted for NFTs or pre-sale tokens, whether that be building connections, learning from other mentors, helping other people. By contributing your unique self, you'll be able to get the most rewards while having the most fun in crypto. So thank you guys for watching. Once again, feel free to leave a like, comment what you think of the Three Kingdoms, what other games you guys are looking at, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. So talk to you guys next time.